Here's a quick look at the eMini S&P for Tuesday, December the 8th, 2009. At eMiniDayTrader, of course, we always like to look at the market using the market profile. If this is your first time seeing this video, this is a market profile over here and its corresponding volume profile. This is what occurred yesterday. This profile here in between in the red square is what occurred overnight. Now, we were suggesting yesterday that we needed to watch in around the 1102 area to see if the market could hold above that, and obviously it sold off to a large degree, got all the way down to 90, got down to 1092 overnight, and so that gap down obviously meant that if any kind of buying came in, it could be an opportunity to sell. Seeing as yesterday was such a light volume day and just an inside day, it led us to believe that we could have some sort of vertical move today. So we like to use these to get a better handle on it, and we still think in the area where the market reached its peak today is still a good resistance area. Actually anywhere from 95 up to about 97, and then even above the high all the way up to 1100. Anywhere in there could act as resistance. If the market starts to sell off, it could easily get down to the 82 area pretty darn quickly. So that's really what we're looking at for tomorrow, with obviously a preference to the downside. We also like to take a look at the individual daily profiles, and that's what we're looking at here. So this is today's action, this is yesterday. The only difference with this profile that does not have the gray background is that it does not include the Globex or overnight session. As far as our individual trades were concerned today, when the market gapped down, we had an opportunity to get short. We got short right here, which turned out to be a great trade. We were in there. It moved against us 4 ticks. This is the first trade here, and then went all the way down to the low in our favor, 3+ points. So that trade worked out really nicely. Now, we did make a second attempt to get short up in here, and that was trade number 2. Unfortunately, we were stopped out on that trade. But as you can see, what we do have here, when the market hits the dark green, any kind of short trade that we take does fit into the category that the market could very well have been oversold. So we always tend to take those trades a little more lightly and or with a smaller position size. But you can see that fairly soon thereafter our filter turned green. We had a beautiful deceleration bar right here, got long on that, and held that trade all the way up to here. Trade moved I think it was almost 5+ points in our favor, and we exited the final partial on that one for about 3.5 points. So those are the only trades that we had today. We only had the 3 trades today as far as the system was concerned. We did have some of our traders get short after this auction higher in this balance area had failed and came down below it. Some of our traders would use that to get short because of what the market was doing. And so really that's a look at how we see the market right now. Some ideas for you with the certainly still the downward pressure on it. We could very well have another day of consolidation tomorrow. However, there are no real news events until Thursday and Friday. So tomorrow there's really no news that might catalyst the market into something. So it could very well have another day of consolidation, and so we'll be monitoring that. If the market doesn't take out today's higher low, it'll probably start and then test early tomorrow today's high and low. And the first test of either one will be the key as to probably the direction. So that's what we're looking at for tomorrow. Any questions or comments, please get a hold of us. We'd love to hear from you. Questions or comments welcome at info@eMiniDayTrader.com. Thanks for taking the time to view this video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.